It's time to lead your commander with an actual wizard. What is up, everybody? My name is Chris from One More Game MTG, and we are at it again with another spoiler from Commander Legends Baldur's Gate. In this quick take, we are going to go over some cards that I would absolutely want to include if I plan to build this, and how I am super excited to this option. In this episode, we have Elminster. As you can see, we are already all set with having another Planeswalker in the command zone. I absolutely love when they do this, because this is personally where I feel Planeswalkers should have been in the very first place. Now, please, again, remember, just to interject real quick, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, as it goes a very long way. Most of our viewers are just simply not subscribed. You know who you are. Don't forget it. Please hit that bell down below. Hit that sub button. You know it means a lot. All right, let's get into that commander. Elminster is a 5 loyalty Planeswalker for 3 white-blue with the static ability. Whenever you scry, the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Now, static abilities on Planeswalkers have always been absolutely epic, and I expect this one to be just the same. It also reads +2, draw a card, then scry 2, and then -3, exile the top card of your library, create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens of flying equal to that card's mana value. This is phenomenal. It's great because it is an engine and protection built all together in a single card. Now, I personally wish there was some form of an ultimatum, somewhat in a sense, but I still find that the fact is 2 abilities and a static ability is the way better option to go. With that static ability, you'll be able to chain together multiple spells in a single turn to ensure you have the achieved maximum value. The even more incredible thing is that he himself can enable his own static ability. That +2 option has a scry ability right in it. Then when you have the top deck all set up and ready to go, you can use that -3 ability to amass a huge army of flying fairy dragons. Now, this is an amazing card all around. Now, let's get into some of those cards I would definitely include for this build. To get the ball rolling with our overall great value, we have Crystal Ball and Jace's Sanctum. With Crystal Ball, we'll be able to ensure we have even more scry throughout the deck, and Jace's Sanctum simply will help reduce the cost of instant and sorcery spells even more than they already are. Our commander is basically a mashup of these 2 cards, and it's pretty insane. For even more top deck manipulation, it's best to include Scroll Rack so you can sack the entire top, or even simply Sensei's Divide on top to ensure the top deck control and a draw option on the back end. With such low costing artifacts, we'll be able to ensure the perfect draw. Now, turn to the scrying into an ultimate value engine, we want to include Elegith Crossroads Ogre. This has often been the go-to option for a scry-based commander. You do need to denote, though, that this is a replacement effect, so be wary of when you play this in tandem with your commander. This deck has a lot of scry options, and Elegith can draw you deep into the deck, but if Elminster's ability is there on the battlefield, it's going to replace it and not allow that static ability to go through. Now, with a deck like this, it's best to include solid options for scrying. This way we can chain together multiple spells in a single turn. For this, we have cards like Deliberate, Precognitive Perception, Tamiyo's Epiphany, Contact the Other Plane, Gravenlore, and Ugin's Insight. These cards scry a massive amount, and guess what? With that, now we're reducing the cost of our next instant or sorcery spell. We can chain these together to basically get the entire deck drawn out very efficiently. And once we have drawn through our entire deck, we pretty much have the win from there. Can't go wrong with that. Now, once we have that reduction set up, there's spells that normally would cost a very high mana value, but now we're going to be quite low. These cards will include Expropriate, Karn's Temporal Sundering, and Mnemonic Deluge. Often these spells you would need to ensure a lot of mana is saved up, but with this commander we don't need to worry about that at all. Plus, since we're controlling the top card of our library and reducing the cost of our spells, it is best to include Devastation Tide, Entreat the Angels, and Terminus. Merkle cards can go a very long way to ensure the best possible victory. Putting all these spells together is going to lead to an awesome overall win. Another card you simply just cannot forget is Approach of the Second Sun. Since we are drawing so many cards and digging super deep with the scry abilities, we'll be able to cast Approach of the Second Sun for a very low mana cost, dig deeper into the deck, and then recast all of it in a single turn, leading to a 1-turn victory. Often this would cost a lot of mana to go into effect, but now with the reduction of cost from our commander, it's going to go into effect even faster. Now, to round this deck out, the last 2 cards I would ensure you want to include would be Mind's Desire and Mystic Speculation. With Mystic Speculation, the reduction in cost from our commander will allow us to cantrip multiple spells in a single turn just for the amount of blue mana we have available. This will ensure a very high storm count to finish off the table with a Mind's Desire to lead to the ultimate victory. There's nothing more fun than casting tons of spells, getting that storm count wicked high, and then casting Mind's Desire to take everything from our opponents. Scry-based commanders and the overall top deck manipulation have been extremely strong when playing commander. Now that we have an even more solid enabler with this commander, for the command zone and the top deck manipulation, this is exactly the card you want to build around. And guess what? It even protects itself with a massive army. Elminster is an absolute great choice to include, and now I would love to know, how would you build this deck? Again, this deck is insane, and I know I'm probably going to be building this. Now, how would you build it? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, my name is Chris from One More Game MTG. Do not forget to subscribe because it goes so long. Be good, everyone. Peace.